All right, we're actually going to make it to the group ride. Well, to be fair, we have 15 minutes at 7:45. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. and I'm still not entirely ready. The bottles still need to be filled up. I need to find my rear light, and I also do need to find some gloves. They're the right side. Some goggles. Oh my God, those are filthy. Not those ones. We'll run these, eh? Yeah, that'll do. Holy moly, it's going to be a cold ride. Shit, TT bike, that's not a good sign. Shit, already dropped. Salvo training, Daniel. Come on. K's on the clock. We're about 5 K's away from the shop, so yeah, stop for a coffee. So we'll be about 85 K's all up for the day, which is pretty good. That was obviously a bit hot for me, but I'm feeling alright considering I played Prems, rugby and hooker last weekend, and then this weekend I've ridden 80 K's on a road bike. So obviously I got a bit of weight to drop before I want to do any gravel racing or stuff, but I thought I may as well get on the bike and just get the legs rolling and get the blood flowing so I can actually start training. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We've just ridden a big loop around farmland and my bike is just in a state. Alright, I've had my after ride nap. It was absolutely filthy out there today. Like, look at the state of this helmet. After all the rain that we've had, everything is just absolutely filthy. There's so many worms on this bike. Just look at the state of it. It's not in very good condition. What do you want? Are you racing tomorrow?
No.
Why not?
No.
You're sitting here. You're gonna watch me. Well, as I was saying, my bike is absolutely filthy after today's ride, so we've got Hope Gibbons tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and get all these worms off the bottom of my bike, give it a bit of a clean, and then we should be good to race tomorrow on the gravel bike for a time trial. Bigger, Glenn? Marginally bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. Yeah.
That's going to be faster then.
Huge amount more. It's the magic bullet.
Does that one feel better?
Yeah, it does.
It looks bigger. It looks massive actually.
Yeah. Oh, that sits right down.
Yeah.
It's good.
I reckon you give that one a crack. Flash one. And Glenn's also been working on another set of bars. What mark is these? Mark 10?
Yeah, Mark 10.
They're a little bit rough. Some, not entirely finished, but he's still got the old wireless shifting. Looks pretty good from that angle, but you don't want to go too far up close. I haven't actually seen your bike with the disc on it. We're the fourth team.
What do you got to say, CyclingTom?
You know, if anything goes wrong and I'm real slow, it doesn't matter. I'm the only one here on a gravel bike. I'm the only one here with gravel cleats on. So
True.
I've already lost before I've won.
Roger that.
But if it goes really well, then I won with gravel bike.
Dom,
W.
what do you got to say? Yeah. Cycling away with the winner on the day.
Okay, it's going to be a game of two halves. That lady's in the kitchen.
Left it all out there. Full credit to the boys. This guy looks pretty serious. Darth Vader. Remco Evenepoel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I've already gained a second.
3, 2, 1, go!
Decent track stand.
Go boy!
Here we go. Good work.
Good stuff.
Righto, TT done and dusted. That's the 5th time I think I've done the Hope Gibbons, maybe even the 6th time, but definitely like the 4th or 5th time that I've done it on that course. Unbelievably windy today, one of the windiest days I've ever seen for that course. But we got out there and we supported a local cycling event. So I'm pretty happy about that, because cycling in the Wairarapa, especially even in New Zealand, just road cycling is taking a big dive at the moment. So if you can get to your local events, people are putting on events in your local area, get there, go and support them. Who cares how fit you are? Like, I'm not fit. I did today 12 minutes slower than my PB, but it was still fun to go out there and ride. So if you can get there, get behind your local events, because if you don't, they're not going to be there any longer. My plan for the rest of the day is, well, obviously I just went to work for the last 4 hours because we are open 7 days a week at the shop, so we opened late today. I'm going to take this little man on the e-mountain bike, on the Specialized Levo, up to the forest. I've always seen those dogs that like ride in front of like mountain bikers on trails and stuff, and I'd love to turn Mac into like one of those riding dogs. So we're going to take you for a run on the Levo. But he is only 6 months old, so this could be a bit of a disaster. Someone's excited. This is literally like a 10-15 minute drive from my house. It's one of like the back entries to the Tararua. Such a sick place, one of my favorite places in the Wairarapa. So we're going to take this Levo, take dogs for a run. I also thought it'd be a good time to test out my Specialized puffer jacket, because I never got to go bikepacking with it, and it's pretty cold at the moment. Pretty warm. Let's get out there. Right, that's where we are. Tararua Forest Park. Right, flick this bad boy right up to turbo and off we go. How's that for a view? Places like this and being able to ride here is one of the reasons that I live in the Wairarapa. Like, that is unbelievable. I don't know why people would even consider wanting to live in the city surrounded by concrete when you could have got this right on my doorstep, 10-15 minutes from me every single day after work. I can come here and go for a ride with my dogs and actually be one with nature and see some greenery. Look at this. So there you have it. It's pretty close to town if you're in Masterton. Mitre Flats tracks. This is like one of the entry points to the Tararuas if you want to head off tramping and stuff. This is about as far as you can go on a bike. Pretty much this gate is as far as you'd ever want to go on a bike, especially an e-bike, because if you go down through here, come back, come on. If you go down there, you'll be able to get down there on a full suspension mountain bike, but Lord, you'd not want to come back up there. You'd be carrying your bike the whole way. But there's this awesome little seat and a viewpoint straight over the river. How sick is that? And all the mountains off into the distance. If it wasn't so cloudy, you'd be able to see every single one of the mountains. But basically you'd walk down there and head off to go for a tramp if you're going to go to one of the huts. Not a bad spot if you've got a spare hour or two, if you want to come and have lunch and take your bike for a ride. It's a really easy ride. Like, you'll be able to take your kids here. If your kids are confident on a two-wheel bike and don't need training wheels, you can definitely take them along this trail. Like, it's super easy. You can go for a swim if it was in the middle of winter. Park your bikes up and have a bit of a lunch. What do you guys reckon? God, he's got some energy today. Oi, oi, oi! Poor old Lucky's getting left behind. She is coming up 13 years old now, and Max literally 6 months. So polar opposite ends of the spectrum. All right, before we end today's video, I did say I was going to give away 2 of the Conti Terra Speeds in the gravel bike video, and the video's got like 60 comments already in 3 days. So we're going to draw it now and see who's going to win the tires. I've put it into like one of those random comment pickers. Got nothing to do with me. I'm just going to press start, and then whoever wins, wins. There we go. Fernie05. So Fernie05, just DM me on Instagram and I will work out how to send out those tires to you. But thanks to everyone for commenting on that video. It is doing really well and it's good to be back on YouTube. But that is going to end today's video. Mac is definitely a wee way off becoming one of those mountain bike dogs that you see on Instagram, but we are going to get him there. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new.